Ancient Egypt, circa 2500 BC. A priest carefully looks over a series of sprouted seeds in the early morning light. After observing growth, he exclaims that a woman in his village will bear a child, and it will be a boy. One might think that this was hocus-pocus superstition, based on ancient debunked myths. However, this method had a surprisingly high success rate, as verified by modern science. So how did these ancient people use seeds to determine whether a woman was pregnant? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we cover interesting and lesser-known science and engineering stories from history. You don't need a technical background to enjoy, just an open mind and eager curiosity. Let's begin. Ancient Egyptian civilization left behind countless relics, but some of its most fascinating discoveries come not from towering pyramids or elaborate tombs, but from unexpected sources, like a 3,000-year-old pregnancy test. Recorded in medical papyri, the test involved a woman urinating on different types of grain and observing which sprouted. Though it may sound bizarre, modern science suggests it had some validity. Hormonal changes in urine can influence seed germination, making this one of the earliest recorded diagnostic tests. This is just one example of the surprising medical knowledge possessed by the ancient Egyptians. Texts dating back nearly 5,000 years reveal their studies of respiratory, circulatory, muscular, and nervous diseases. They even emphasize logic and examination in medical care, an approach that aligns with modern scientific principles. However, their practices weren't entirely grounded in reason. Alongside practical treatments, they relied on incantations, amulets, and superstitions, highlighting the mix of science and mysticism in their medical beliefs. One of these ancient practices, documented in a series of papyri over 3,500 years old, provided a method for women to test for pregnancy. Remarkably, modern science has confirmed the viability of this technique. The method involved having the woman, urinate on different types of grain to observe which grain sprouted.
Another test for a woman who will bear or a woman who will not bear. Wheat and spelt. Let the woman water them daily with her urine like dates and like shayot seeds in 2 bags. If they grow, she will bear child. If the wheat grows, it will be a boy. If the spelt grows, it will be a girl. If neither grows, she will not bear.
This knowledge was transmitted from the ancient Greeks to the Arab world and later appeared in medieval European texts. In 1699, a German folklore text even referenced the technique, albeit with the roles of wheat and barley reversed for the genders. One can only imagine the astonishment of those writers had they known that the origins of this test could be traced back to the hot sands and cool Nile of ancient Egypt. Various scientists have attempted to validate the effectiveness of this ancient method, with multiple experiments conducted in the mid-20th century. One notable study was carried out by a certain Dr. Menger, who used highly diluted samples for testing. While he observed no significant difference between pregnant and non-pregnant test liquid with regards to whether the seeds would sprout, he did find an intriguing pattern. The urine of pregnant women seemed to accelerate the growth of wheat if the baby was a boy and barley if it was a girl. Another researcher found that non-pregnant urine prevented the growth of barley and wheat, while that from a pregnant woman allowed them to grow, though slower than controls which were given regular water. Doctors Galeangi, Kalin and Amar performed another test in 1963, and their results showed an accuracy of around 70%. That test also didn't show any difference in growth that depended on the sex of the baby. Interestingly, the precise reason behind this phenomenon remains unknown, though some scientists speculate that elevated levels of certain hormones may stimulate germination. Despite these theories, the exact mechanism continues to be a mystery. By contrast, modern pregnancy tests are about 99% accurate. While humanity has made significant advancements in pregnancy detection over the past 3,500 years, the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians in devising a method that was both reasonably accurate and ecologically sound is certainly commendable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It's really appreciated